Welcome to Dinner and Dungeons. This is Bartholomew Wrigley, joined with the other half of my squad for Marvel Rivals, and we're about to know life this game. But let me introduce you to everybody else that's here real quick, or let them introduce themselves.
What up? It's JT.
What up,
You got-
JT?
This is Drew.
Who else?
I'm Austin.
No, I'm pumped.
You know everybody's excited Austin's here.
Bro, I'm pumped.
They
So pumped Austin's here.
and bro, they get one taste of his voice and it's game over. But anyways, let's get right into this. So with this Marvel Rivals video, we're just gonna talk about the basics of the game and some takeaways that we took from the beta. See what things we wanna see changed, and we're gonna try to guess the remaining heroes and talk about some characters. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into the meat. Does anybody want to start us off?
Well, first, I am gonna say that we've all had a lot of time in Overwatch, and it's I'm not gonna say that it's a bad game or anything, but it's definitely lost my interest over time. So I'm very excited for Marvel Rivals. Looking forward to it.
So what made you lose interest in Overwatch? Curious.
So I played Overwatch since Overwatch 1. Nothing will ever top Overwatch 1 to me. It's just the classic Overwatch feeling and stuff. The characters were in good places. There wasn't too much going on. It wasn't all microtransactions, money hungry as much in the game. You could earn things in game, loot boxes, cool things like that. They started doing a lot, which is fine, but it made a lot of other characters feel less special or less important. And then a bunch of characters had too many counters, so you can't even enjoy the characters that you want to play.
You're talking about Counterwatch, dude?
Counterwatch.
No, I mean, to be honest, playing Overwatch Classic as it came back, it was actually pretty enjoyable to play characters like Genji that I would never touch. Because if you start doing good with Genji, I'm not going to say that I am good with him. Far from it. But when I start getting on a streak, somebody could just change to Moira and it's game over. You're pretty much toast. Because the skill level for Moira is 0.
Fair.
But let's swing this back to Marvel Rivals. There's going to be a lot of similarities to some of the characters' abilities. And there's already a lot of hate online for that. But we're going to focus on the positivity. So, we did get to play in the beta, all of us except for Austin, and the game played really smooth. I actually really enjoyed it. Whenever it was over, I think I was itchy. I didn't want to play anything else. I got a severe major depression.
Yeah.
I left it installed on my Xbox for weeks. I knew I couldn't play
Bro,
it.
I just... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was a hole. You were just still downloading. Yeah, you're ready. No, I felt like there was a giant hole in my chest when that game was gone, and games just didn't hit the same for a while after. I don't know. It was just hard to find myself enjoying a game again after it was ripped away from me.
One thing I like about it though is the third-person view. So the biggest difference. So if you play Overwatch and you're trying to come over to Marvel Rivals and get a fresh feel, the game is in third person, so it makes it feel a little bit less of a shooter, kind of more of an action game. So with the roles, it's pretty similar. You have the Vanguard, which is a tank style, or somebody that absorbs damage or tries to prevent damage. You have the Duelist, which is somebody that's designed to deal damage. And then you have the Strategist, which is designed to heal damage or support the team in some way. Do damage boosts or anything like that, or resurrections, preventing damage in Adam Warlock's case. These 3 roles you're going to see in pretty much every hero shooter, so it's pretty similar. But one thing I liked, I'm more of an open queue kind of person. So I like the ability to just kind of switch roles in the moment. But we'll see if they add a role queue style, because if they do, we'll get into that later when we talk about characters, because it kind of pisses me off. But
well, I don't know. Honestly, I think all characters were pretty fun during the playtest. All rules were pretty fun if you liked those roles, especially if you had a couple favorites for whatever. But one thing, I don't know, it's cool playing all these Marvel characters, because obviously you're already gonna like the characters a little more just because they're characters you've seen growing up, or even some new ones are just cool. Not new ones, but less common people you see. it's cool to see him. Like Magic, like I didn't really know anything about Magic before the game came out.
And you went and bought a bunch of
I think
comic
that's
books with her and started learning it all.
She's in Midnight Suns a lot,
She
and
was
Midnight
kinda
Suns is
tough,
actually
though.
really interesting.
She was a really sweaty character. You felt like you were doing all kinds of stuff, and then you looked at your damage, and it was like 2K.
Did you say she was a baddie?
Yeah. A baddie?
They're
I
very
would never
friends.
say that. I would never say that.
Never say that.
Never say that.
I
Magic
would
was
never say-
Magic was kind of a pain. One thing I will say though, coming from the
Yeah.
beta, the Hulk was terrible. And I'm sure people are gonna hit the comments up and be like, "You just suck." Nah, I
He
didn't
was
play
bad.
as him. I didn't play as him. I knew that when he was against me, it was like a free kill. It was 5 versus 6 because he's just a
Yeah.
non-factor.
When you see Hulk, like in Hulk in anything, he's supposed to be scary. Like you're never supposed to look at the face of the Hulk and just not be afraid. But when you see Hulk, like you're like, oh, okay, we probably are gonna win this game.
Especially if they don't switch off of him.
Hulk's my all-time favorite, and even I think he sucked. I tried to play him, and it just couldn't do it.
Well, I think what made him bad too was just how good the other vanguards were. So like Hulk he's
Yeah.
kind of like a dive character. If you're unfamiliar with what dive is, it's kind of like get in, whoop some ass, and get out, or jump one person real fast. But Venom was better at it, and Venom could get out, and
Venom
Venom
wasn't
could
good.
heal himself.
Honestly, and that's what I say. Like one thing I would say, like if they want to improve Hulk, just make him quicker or something. Because like if you're not going to give him more health, that's one thing. Whatever, cool. But Venom having as much health as he does, and then for him to be able to just swing away.
Oh yeah, he was insane. And then if he had
Like,
his
right.
his ultimate, dude, he could just ult and then get away.
Mm-hmm.
Another one was Thor. When they introduced Thor, dude, he put so much more pressure on people than Hulk could do.
Yeah. And then also
And
like
Thor was really hard to
the one
take out.
character. Yeah, Thor wasn't one to take out. Magneto's top tier though, tank. Vanguard easy.
Yep.
I'd say the worst, I'd say best Vanguard, probably Magneto. Maybe I don't know much but like about this, what you guys think, but maybe Groot is like an honorable mention. And then you got worst tank, Easy Hulk. Easy Hulk.
We got Strange too. Don't forget about Strange.
Strange was good.
Strange is good as shit too.
And then Penny Parker. Dude, she
Penny
went ham.
Parker's in-
I think that was
or
just the
who else
only.
was Vanguard?
You were like the only person I knew that was any good with her.
Dude, those landmines were nuts. I'd have like 30 of them because they don't go away. They just stay there. You just keep
Oh yeah.
sticking them to people.
Honestly, like I don't hate on Penny Parker. I just don't really see much people play her, but like you were good when you played as Penny Parker. Like we did well as a team. Like if we had Penny Parker on our team, we were playing.
That Diva unlimited ammo.
Yeah,
That sucks, man.
I don't know.
Captain America wasn't in the game at the moment when we played in the beta, so we didn't get a chance to check him out. He does look really good though,
Yeah,
but
he looks pretty solid. And then, neither was Winter Soldier.
yeah,
Tag.
I'd say in terms of vanguards, you had a pretty spot on. I think Magneto and Groot were always go-to vanguards that could make a difference. And then if you had them
Well, yeah, because
both,
even their team ups.
yeah, their team-ups were insane.
Yeah, like even if we just took out like all like actual of what each like person does, like everything they do, like still just what they do with the others is just crazy.
So
You got Rocket. He literally can jump on the freaking back of Groot. You know,
and then it reduces damage and heals.
take 75%. Yeah. It's wild.
I had that video of that raccoon running all over the building. That shit was hilarious.
Which Vanguard
I agree.
are you guys most excited to play as?
I want to try Captain America so bad,
Captain America?
Penny Parker.
but I do
Kendall
want to try
Parker?
Strange.
Yeah, Strange is tough. A lot of people don't realize that he has an anti-heal ability. If you're going to play Doctor Strange, make sure you learn that and how to manage that properly, or you will be a complete liability for your team members.
And We'll
Yeah,
boot you off our team.
fair.
No, I'm excited. I'd say for Penny Parker because that was one of the tanks that I did real well with. I played with Magneto for a while, but I definitely liked the proximity mines and I didn't really understand her I should say special or runs around and it's like
I forgot her special.
it's where she has like the little spider things come out and they're just stabbing people as you're running around. Like
Oh yeah.
I didn't really look into how to aim it or anything. I would just pop it and run in circles and point at people as much as I could and hopefully get a kill, which I normally would, but
That's probably why we lost so many ranked games.
I mean not while I was on there.
Well, yeah, because you didn't know what you were doing.
I'm like 40-0 on that game.
Honestly, I think I enjoyed playing Groot the most out of Vanguards, but I really wish Hulk was better. I'm hoping when the live game comes out, Hulk is actually pretty decent. His abilities are kind of annoying. Like he's got the gamma thing that makes you get stuck. That was a game changer against Groot and Rocket because you could hit them with it, and you would exile them and they couldn't move, and it would split them up.
Yeah.
And then when he claps his ass cheeks together and stuns people, you just got to do more damage, man. He's just so weak. And then I
Honestly,
never really got a
I
chance to
agree.
play as Thor. I'd love to play as Thor a little bit more.
Well, I hope you're right on the fact that they make Hulk better because like his team up abilities are so dope and they're so useful, but it just sucks having a liability as a tank on your team. Because like the gamma radiation is insane with Iron Man. Yeah, I was just saying like it sucks that Hulk is like pretty useless right now. Not useless, but close, near, damn near useless. And I want them to like improve on him because his team abilities are actually like pretty good. Like the gamma radiation Iron Man gets is like wild. Like it's actually insane how good his shot becomes when he has the gamma radiation. I know Strange. What's Strange get with it again?
I don't know because I never played as Strange.
I know he gets something gamma radiation. I can't remember what it is. Like what it actually does.
All right, while he's looking that up, Austin, you never got to play the beta.
Mhm.
So you're coming into this with absolutely no knowledge whatsoever. And then, in case you guys didn't hear the little blip, we got Bricky in here for about 5 minutes, so we're gonna bother him too. Austin,
I just want to
Oh,
come in here. I said I just want to come, and then I stopped.
bro,
And there you go.
what? Nah, what?
All right,
Hey,
wicket.
anyway,
Start fresh.
according to the
Right now.
internet, it just makes his like excess charge where Doctor Strange takes all that like damage input, like where it's almost the anti-heal, and that does more damage, like when he like blows it all
gotcha.
out.
Like the Dark Blast.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty useful to have a Hulk on your team. It's just if the Hulk is like himself useful at all.
All right, Austin,
Yeah.
who would you play
Out of the characters that like
out of the
are
Vanguards?
in it,
Yes.
probably just because of the way that Jordan Bryce had talked about, probably Groot. Sounds like a dope.
Yeah, Groot's
Like
good.
they're like walls and stuff like that.
Yeah, so Groot has walls. One of the walls I think heals him when he's next to it, and then the other one deals damage to enemies when he's next to it.
Yeah, that sounds like pretty dope.
And then Rocket's one of the better strategists, so there's pretty much always a Rocket on your team, so you always get that team up ability.
Okay.
All right, Bricky, who would you run as Vanguard?
I think that I'm not very good at tank, but I think Magneto is a really good wall. And then if you pair Scarlet with him, I think he is an unstoppable being. If he's used well, and if you utilize his cooldowns in a good way, I think he's very hard to kill.
He is. He is very annoying to play against. So if you're listening to this and you're looking for a really annoying tank to play, Magneto is great. Because he has a shield that he puts up that, prevents damage. When that goes away, he gets like a Zarya bubble, which is from Overwatch, but he gets a bubble, another shield, essentially. And then if he's with Scarlet Witch, he gets to power up his greatsword melee attack, and the range and damage is just insane on it. And you'll just completely annihilate all duelists and support, all duelists and strategists like almost instantly. Which I can guarantee that probably got nerfed because that was just in the beta, but if it didn't, you're gonna see a lot of Magnetos in ranked.
Make sure you have a friend that will play Scarlet with you.
Yeah. What if you don't?
Then just play Venom
He's still
and run
good.
around.
Magneto's still good without Scarlet Witch.
Magneto is still good, but I'm telling you guys, he is like almost double as good with the sword. But he's still good without the sword. Like without the team up ability with Scarlet. But when he gets the sword, he can utilize it in an offensive or a defensive manner. So say your team behind you, when you're defending your team, if they get everybody about half, if you pop that sword and everyone's in front of you, you'll just annihilate like half the team in like 2 swings. Or say they're pushing you and they have the jump on your team, say one guy dies. If you pop that sword, they're probably gonna run in and at least kill 1 or 2 of them before you die. So the sword just really makes him a lot more versatile. Whereas all he has without the sword is just his shot, which his shot's still good. I would compare it to Sigma. It's still good, but he doesn't really have a finishing move without the sword.
Dogma?
That's fair. Dogma.
Yeah.
What the-
Yeah, I would say he's pretty much Sigma with a Zarya ball.
All right, and if you guys
What
could,
is special?
oh yeah, his ult.
Special.
I didn't
What is
like
his
it.
old again?
He jumps up
It's
into the air, and you gotta
okay,
hold
man.
it and charge it, and then throw it down.
It's kind of weird. It's like if you took Sigma and raised him up, but instead of like picking people up, he just threw a rock at everybody.
Yeah, he's got
So, I
Sigma's LB ability.
Yeah, but it's only as his ult. It's kind of weird. But also, if you hold it for a while, it charges a lot longer. The longer you hold it, the more it charges. So that's pretty good too. I didn't really use. I know Andrew was pretty good with Penny Parker. I wasn't very good with her. She seemed like she had a lot of like technical, a lot of like strategy behind her. Like you gotta utilize good places where you're putting your spider webs and your traps. Her gun looks good though. I like how it looks kind of like Samus's gun from Super Smash Bros.
The landmines were just like hands down the best part of it. You just sprint to their spawn and throw every one of them in front of the spawn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Forgot you
The
were
minute they
doing
walk
that.
out the door, Half-Life. I just hope they don't mess with her. And I did hear that she was put in like a C class. So normally when they think people suck, they leave them alone. We'll see though.
Unless it's Genji, they'll nerf him even if he's in F tier.
Genji's terrible, and
He
if you're on
deserves
my
that, though.
team is Genji, get off.
When you say that, I'm playing Genji right now.
All right, so the next role is duelist, which is damage. So your duelist characters, you're gonna have like your flankers, your snipers, you know your high damage burst characters, and there's a lot of them. I think there's 17 of them so far that have been announced or something like that. That number could be wrong, but which sucks because it's a group of 6. So if you split the group up, it'd be 2 vanguards, 2 duelists, 2 support. But when the game launches, we're gonna do some theory craft videos and create some pretty crazy group comps and see if anything can take off with it. What do you guys think about the duelists? I think Iron Man was a problem because there was nobody to stop him in the beta. Once we started climbing the ranks, dude, like when we got to gold, every group had an Iron Man, and dude, it was tough to deal with because all the good vanguards couldn't stop him. They couldn't even contest him because they couldn't reach the sky.
Yeah, that's fair.
DPS, right?
Yeah, I think Iron Man
For
was an
DPS,
asshole.
I'm gonna have to go. For DPS, I'm gonna have to go with Penny Parker.
Man, shut the fuck up. I would say my favorite Vanguard, dude, hands down. Not even a fucking I'll cut that part out because I was a little aggressive. But my favorite Vanguard was Storm.
Oh.
No contest, bro. He
That's
was
a
so
duelist.
good. That's what I
Right.
meant, duelist. Yeah, I'll put
Oh,
that
sorry.
in. My bad.
My bad.
No, you're fine. That'll make you look like you corrected me and I didn't say anything wrong.
Calling it a fucking dick.
Yeah, dude, Storm was
Best
insane.
Vanguard though. Best Vanguard. Oh shoot, we're not talking about Vanguards. Real quick, best Vanguard Groot is because Rocket is the best. Whatever the word is for support.
But
So if you want to be on Bricky the Bard's team, play Groot, and I'll be a happy man.
But we're talking duelists. I think a sleeper
Sorry.
pick here, and I think JT's gonna agree with this. Dude, a
Don't
sleeper
say-
pick. Nobody ever played him in the beta, but he was good. Was Namor.
Good pick. Hey,
Namor's
claps
so
out for
fire.
Namor.
Namor's so fire.
JT58 playing Namor is a different breed, man. Different breed.
I love Namor.
Namor is really good. He's like if you gave Torb a sniper, but he shoots faster than where you hit.
Yeah, I
go
was
ahead,
gonna-
JT.
let me get a Namor rundown here. Okay. So, bam, what do you see? You're a duelist. You're picking a duelist, right? Man, you're picking that guy from. Man, you're like, what kind of Aquaman ripoff is this guy? Oh, you know he's in Black Panther 2. You barely remember that movie? That's fine. All you need to know is that in this game, he's fire because. Oh, what's that? Oh wow, you have a strategist who just picked Luna Snow. Man, you're in for a good time. So now, not only do you get two octopus octopi turrets that shoot at people, but whoever you hit, they target that person. And also, if you have Luna Snow, you get a third one, and the third one freezes you, makes you slow. Like if it hurts, and it does a little more damage, I'm pretty sure. And then also, like Bryce was just saying, Bricky was just saying, if you hit somebody with the like javelin or like spears, whatever he throws, his trident, the next hit just gets faster and faster, and it's like a sniper, and it does so much damage. It's crazy.
To hop off of what you're saying, so say they're running like payload and they're all grouped up together, you could toss your turret like up on like on high ground, and then if they're all grouped together, if you just get in a solid spot, you can just keep spamming your main attack, and you'll keep shooting faster and faster. Next thing you know, you shot 3 shots and killed somebody already.
Oh yeah.
And he can just kind of
His
spam
shot is
groups.
devastating.
It really is. It's like Hella, but it has a little bit of a drop off. But the drop off isn't even that noticeable. And once you play him, it's kind of like Hanzo's drop off a little bit.
Yeah.
I liked
And,
his ultimate.
also,
It wasn't super strong, but it happened really quickly. So there wasn't like a you didn't have a
Is
lot
that
of
the
time to
whale?
react to it. Yeah. So like when the ultimate
Yeah.
came, like you didn't have a lot of time to react. So you had to give up positioning or get hit with the whale.
His whole kit
Yeah.
is good because you have that ability. He has a get out of jail free card where he can go up in the air as a big water
You
ball
could-
and you can't
You
shoot
could
him.
use it as so many different things. It negates all damage, so you could get in front of your group and use it, and then protect everyone from shots. Or you can, like use it to get up high in the air, because you also like have to think Namor's also got a levitate where he floats down with the wings on his feet. He like flies back down to the ground slowly.
It's pretty dope.
Kind of
Not a lot
yeah,
of people
like
pick
that.
him. So if you're
So,
looking
yeah.
for like a high damage like poke character, Namor's a good one because nobody ever picks him.
And if you're playing solo a lot, he can kind of hold his own with because he can throw down, was it 2 to 3 turrets?
Mm-hmm. Depending
And
on
so you
who's
have turrets on your side, and you can 2-shot people, so you can kind of hold his own if you're playing solo.
Yeah. No, he's a
Off,
great
off
character.
topic
But if-
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Spawn part of Marvel?
I think Spawn
I
is
think he's
DC.
DC, I was gonna say I just seen a thing about that, so never mind.
Some distractions.
So
If you want to be lame and be like everybody else, run Hella because she has everything. in
she
her
probably
kit.
got nerfed, to be honest, because Hela was a
Yeah, she
problem.
probably did. Yeah,
Well,
she was
let's
really
be
good.
real. The worst one's Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther
Hopefully they're probably gonna nerf him or buff him, not nerf.
Black Panther was bad. He was a flank character, but Spider-Man was better.
Yeah, there's just not much you can use
Or you
magic
could
spores.
play Magic. Yeah, but if you're playing like the thing that sucks about Magic and Black Panther's team up is if somebody decides to pick Storm or Iron Man, both of you are useless because you can't do anything.
Yeah.
confirm. We have a friend of ours that is the sweatiest of sweaty players, and I destroyed him with Iron Man, and he was Black Panther, and it took no effort.
Yeah, you just fly up in the air. Which
go-
I'm glad to see them making more characters that can contest flying characters, because in the beta, Punisher was really the only one that could,
Yeah.
and it sucks whenever you can only just play one guy just because everybody else wants to play something that's like an exploit almost.
Specifically for our friend JT here. I seen him playing Black Panther one time, so when people ask me out in the wild about it, I tell them we have a friend that plays Black Panther. And he probably doesn't actually play Black Panther.
No, I played like one time, I think. And I cried.
Yep,
and
and
I
I
never
seen
played
it.
again.
When Hawkeye comes
I
out, he's
seen it.
actually gonna be my main.
Black
So
Panther?
here's a
That's
question
my
though.
playstyle, so you're not gonna have to play.
Which duelist are you guys excited to want to play? Which one do you want to try? Which one? We'll go down
Let's
the
ask
list.
Austin first.
Yeah,
since
Austin.
He hasn't played. Actually, sorry.
Now go ahead. Let's
No,
start
what
with
do you-
Austin. Austin's never played before. I don't know if you have the website pulled up to check all the heroes out.
I do. 'Cause
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know
Yeah.
any.
Perfect.
I mean, this has Winter Soldier listed on it, so that would probably be his
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
one.
And
Oh, yeah.
I looked up
Star Lord.
Winter Soldier
Well-
gameplay, and he plays a lot like Cassidy. Or I shouldn't even say that. He's got his gun looks like
He's
Cassidy's.
got a gun like Cassidy. Yeah, but he's got a lot
And
of
then
movement.
yes, he does.
It's like if you combined Cassidy and Doomfist a little bit. Like
Well, he's
DPS
got like
Doomfist.
Roadhog's
Metal arm.
like hook ability,
He does actually.
but he does
He's
look
got,
pretty
like,
good.
metal arm.
And then Star-Lord plays a lot like Tracer.
Mhm.
Star-Lord's really
What's
annoying
the
to
metal
play
arm do
against.
again? Is it a punch? Sorry, is it the metal arm? What is it,
Yeah,
a punch? Like
he can do like a
like a one punch?
lunge, and it like knocks you
Okay.
back or knocks you up, and then I think he can pull you with it too.
To add on real quick to the under the radar characters, I meant to say this earlier. You guys might have already talked about it, but Storm. You guys maybe Iron Man was used so much that people that I feel like didn't use Storm as much, but I saw all of us playing Storm, and she is I would argue maybe just as good as Iron Man because of her team utility.
That's what I
You
opened
get-
up
I think
with.
I think she's
She,
better than Iron
oh
Man.
nice, you did.
People just
Yeah,
don't
dude.
know.
I mean, as a team, she might be, dude. She's pretty dang good.
So she
She just
offers
doesn't have
speed
that
boost to the
speed
team,
burst.
and she offers damage boost to the team. The speed, she's a very slow character though. You are a hell of a lot slower than everybody else. So you're definitely a target in the air. But dude, she
That's where
does
Iron Man probably
massive
shines
damage, and her ult is oppressive. She turns into
Her
a
ult
giant
is
tornado.
good. I forgot about her ult.
Her ult's so nice.
Iron Man's definitely more of like a
I,
solo
I
type of thing.
once as Groot grouped everyone together with my ultimate, which is basically a Zarya like ball copy.
The grab
And
ball.
then I literally saw like Bartholomew as Storm rip through everyone and kill them all.
We
as
clapped
a-
their
as a
cheeks, dude.
tornado. And, yeah, he clapped everyone's cheeks with Storm's ultimate. I was just like, okay, yeah, Storm's like that. And then nobody ever
Yeah.
plays Storm.
Yeah,
Seen the
Storm's
video, I
good.
don't believe you.
I think it's because Storm's really slow. I think a duelist that I'm excited to play, I can't really like put my finger on it on which one, but because I never really get a chance to play duelist, I'm usually always playing strategist or support. But Psylocke, dude, that's my playstyle, 100% to the T. You know, she's got some stealth. She's flanky. She looks really good. Another one that I'm excited to play is Hawkeye. Dude, his one-shot
Dude.
ability, he's got deflection. He's not like my playstyle, but like he still looks fun. And then Moon Knight. Moon Knight actually looks like something that I would.
No. No, I'll
Dude,
tell
I
you
told you
guys
at the
who I
beginning when I got in here, I wanted to play Hawkeye when he came out. He's way more my
Hey.
playstyle. I have
Nah,
like 20
who I'm
hours on.
excited for, genuinely. Nah, seriously, for Duelist, I'm like genuinely so excited just to be able to play Namor again. But I am looking forward to Moon Knight the most.
It's a good pick.
Moon Knight looks so cool. He's got like some stuff that makes him pretty unique from characters, not let alone in this game, but Overwatch as well. And like I don't know, like the ability to like you can throw your thing down and hit people in the bubble and it hurts everyone in the bubble, like, or you can throw like your little like I don't know what it's called. It's not a cross, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like the little,
trident?
Trident of Justice.
Yeah, and then literally like like people around you, like it hurts them, like it splits off and hurts them both. It's so nice. And you can grapple, you can glide away. He's got movement. He looks like sick, and also the character designs in this game are amazing, especially Moon. Hawkeye's character design is also amazing.
Yeah, dude, the
Moon Knight,
art
are
in
they
this game looks
going-
good.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Austin. Don't let me interrupt
I was
you,
gonna
man.
ask if are with Moon Knight, are they doing his like the hood, like the classic
The
look, or are
hood
they
and
going
then-
with
and
his suit and tie one?
So they actually released the suit and tie one. It's like a skin form,
Okay.
but it's
The
the normal
Mr. Knight
hood look.
one
and
or
his-
whatever.
Yeah. Where it's I don't know. It's like the one where it's like
It is the Mr. Knight one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like Austin's looking forward to playing Moon Knight because that's his playstyle.
I don't even know what he plays.
Yeah, you should play it. He's good. He looks good.
All right, Drew, what are you thinking?
When I first started, I had started with
Star-Lord, wasn't it?
Yeah, I started with Star-Lord, and I liked him a lot, but the more I played other characters, he kind of fell to the wayside. And then, like you said, the more people started playing, he became more obsolete. I mean, he wasn't even scary because he'd pop up next to you like a Tracer type character and just get beat up.
Yeah,
Every
I
time.
definitely thought he was really good when I first started, and then
And he fell off like really hard once he started. People started playing different characters. I liked Punisher. I think Punisher was basically your Soldier 76, just all out grenade, shotgun.
He's kinda-
Straightforward bullets.
He's kind of got a little. He's got kind of got a little Bastion and Reaper in him a little bit because he has a
Yeah,
shotgun,
true.
and then he gets a turret. He gets a stand down turret.
The
Yeah, which is
Donisher.
if,
It's pretty
you know,
solid too. But if you put this turret in a bad spot, you will be punished for it. So
It's
you need to be aware
Punisher.
when you're throwing that thing down.
yeah,
And it's
his
hence
ultimate's
Punisher.
probably the best in the game.
Hardly even know her.
outside of those two, I don't think I really played too many other.
Yeah, but which one are you
We-
excited to
I
play?
tried.
Like which damage
I
are you
dabbled.
excited to get into and try again or try playing or
What were a few of the other ones? I'm forgetting.
You got
Black-
Magic. She's not that fun though. To me,
Black Panther?
Magic's cool, but it's making fun of me.
Black
You
Panther?
got
See,
Iron
I did play
Man.
her. See, I did play Magic and I liked it and I did really well. But like I was telling them, you're jumping around, you're doing all this Genji stuff, and then you check your damage and you've done nothing to anybody. But you've
Sounds
done
like
all this
Genji,
flying
man.
around. Your hands hurt. It's like, why am I doing this?
When you play Punisher and pull RT and win the game.
Exactly. Yeah, so
Sorry, keep
I'd
going.
like to see Star-Lord. I'd like to see Star-Lord be a little better because he is he's supposed to be a godlike.
Well, I'm
So-
kind of scared to see Star Lord be better because
Yeah.
I feel like that movie has the Reaper. It's like a mini Reaper ult where he spins around
Yep.
in circles. That move can be kind of scary. And the fact that he can get that as like an ability instead of an ult, I'm scared that if they make him too good, he might be kind of crazy because
Yeah.
his ultimate you can lock onto people too.
It's tough because but they did that with Tracer in Overwatch. I remember they buffed her 1 damage. It was 1 damage, dude, and she was insane. Bro, you
Wait,
were
didn't they
killing
give her,
everybody.
5 meters more range too.
I can't remember. I think that was they took the 1 damage away and put the 5-meter range. But
Oh,
just
yeah,
the 1 damage
right.
increase was nuts, dude. It was stupid.
Hmm.
So it's a hard balance because
Thing
he
that
is
does
such
pose
a
a threat
hit
to
and
this
run
game.
character.
What poses a threat to this game, which what happened to Overwatch, is I'm a little scared of power creep after a long time of this game being out. Because if they buff certain characters, other characters will get lower, and they'll have to keep buffing them. But they've done a really good job of keeping everybody pretty even so far, besides a select few characters.
Well, it's like
So-
they just kind of started giving everyone everything off of that, which I'd rather that than
Then it'd be like Overwatch where you have one character like McCree or Cassidy, I
Yeah.
mean, with 2 abilities, and then you have Juno with 6 abilities. So I definitely
Yeah.
see your point in that too.
Nerf Diva hashtag.
Delete
I'm
Diva.
actually. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
To say who I'm excited for.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I didn't get to use Iron Man as much as I like. He's my favorite Marvel character, so I'm excited to get back into that again. I think his ultimate's really good. I think Iron Man speaks for himself. He's really good. He has everything you need as a solo character. He has a getaway move. He has a really good beam. He has a really good just basic attack. He's a very solid all around character. I'm super excited for Hawkeye to come out. 'Cause I like sniper characters. And then my third character I'm excited to play. I liked Hela a lot. She's kind of basic, but Hela. People I was playing with would play Thor and Loki, so it was cool that you could revive people whenever you kill with Hela. I'm losing my focus because an outsider named
yeah.
Gabe Chisholm is trying to mess with me right now.
Breachy Deechy. Shout out to
Shout out to Screechy Deechy
Yeah,
for
shout out
screeching in
to,
my ear and messing with me right now.
Super Team Deluxe.
Did he burp?
But yeah, I'm kind of like Bartholomew in the fact that I usually play a lot of support or tank because I like to let other people play duelist because I'm not a big duelist player anyways. So I probably end up playing a lot more support and tank than anything else. But I'm definitely excited to give some of my favorite Marvel characters a try when I'm playing by
Honestly,
myself or playing with a few people.
I'm not afraid to play strategist.
It's my
I was
favorite thing
having
to
fun
play
with
in any
Adam
game.
Warlock.
I do have something to shout out for all the duelist players out there. If you're listening to this, this is probably going to hurt your feelings here. Have some self-awareness. The group's not there to keep you alive. You need to keep yourself alive. Learn where the health kits are on the map. Half
Yeah,
y'all
that's
go
nice.
and flank and then expect somebody to be with you and then get clapped and then start yelling in the chat. Learn where the health kits are and have some better positioning so you're not getting clapped.
We just lost half our duelist fan base from that
It
take
doesn't
right
matter,
there.
dude. It doesn't.
Sorry, should I say half the
Get out of
Genji,
the kitchen.
fan base? Let me
Well,
reiterate.
dude, with
that.
Psylocke coming out, I already know people are gonna be just in their back line
they
getting
are.
clapped, bro.
I'm literally Psylocke and like nobody's healing.
And
Like,
dude,
I'm literally
Spider-Man's the
behind
same
enemy lines
way.
by myself.
But let's segue into the strategist now. And as somebody that always plays support, there is not a good selection of them in this game, which is very sad. The developers are going to have to really remedy that, or nobody is ever going to play the role, and there's never going to be any healers in any of the games. So there's currently 6.
There's too much popping and duelist and Vanguard. Like they need to make strategists
See,
popping too.
Part of it doesn't matter though, because they already added the best support character they could have added anyways. So
With Rocket.
yeah, Rocket Raccoon, best character in the game. That's all you guys need to worry about.
Rocket is great. That's who I started playing with strategist as well. But I'm gonna open this up. This is a hot take, and I don't think anyone here is gonna disagree with me. But Loki is the worst strategist in the game when it came to beta. And the only
Wait,
reason
real quick, did we say who's like who we think is like one of the best? Did we say Punisher probably?
we kind of talked about it at the beginning of Vanguard.
Yeah, I think we
Or
said
not
Punisher and
Vanguard,
Hela.
Duelist, excuse me.
Yeah.
And Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that.
I know we didn't really touch on Punisher. He's kind of basic, but Punisher was very good.
Yeah.
Loki just didn't do enough. Like, he had all the cool abilities. He was a very high skill character. You had to hit your shots. He didn't really have another healing ability besides hitting you, because his rune ability or whatever like prevented a lot of things from happening, so you tried to save it. But every other strategist offered more value than Loki did.
Yeah.
That's what makes him a bad pick. I'm not, and all the Loki fans out there are going to be like, you suck at him, that's why. You just suck at him.
It's not as rewarding anyway.
Well, Luna Snow is the same like style where you got to hit your team, but she can actually do stuff. Her ultimate isn't useless.
Yeah.
And then if you're trying to get a sniper style strategist, Adam Warlock was better.
Yeah, Adam Warlock's amazing.
So I did
That's
start with Rocket as my favorite support. But after playing a little bit more, I think I liked Mantis better.
Wow.
Hot take. Typically there was always a Rocket in a game. Rocket offers he's a better strategist. Don't let me sway that. I liked playing Mantis better just because you get like the damage boost. You have more options to assist your team instead of just sitting there smashing the left trigger.
Yeah. I definitely think worst would have to be Loki, and Rock would have to be the best, just because of how much he can do, not only for healing wise, but like
Dude, yeah, I mean,
genuinely.
he dropped armor kits. He resurrected a
Yeah,
teammate. His ultimate came back very quickly, and so you could use it almost every single fight that you got into.
he
And I
gives.
think it
Oh my
boosted damage and
gosh,
stuff. He also gives unlimited ammo and faster shooting for Punisher and Winter Soldier, which
I
Punisher
think a
was already
damage
so
boost
good.
too. Isn't it a damage boost as well, or is it
I can't remember off the top of my head, but
And then also you got you have him getting on Groot's back. That's nuts.
what strategies did you guys like?
I mean Warlock for sure. Me personally, I loved Warlock. His damage was fun, and I don't know, his heal was really nice. The cooldown on the heals like was the most defeating thing.
Yeah, so with Adam Warlock, he only had 2 heals before it had to go on cooldown.
But it hit like a trifecta, like it would hit people around him. It like hit off of like
It spread
ricochet
like
off.
diarrhea on a Sunday morning.
Why Sunday? Like, that's so specific.
That's when you get the Sunday scaries.
So you have diarrhea from like stress. Wow, that's wild.
Stress poop.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to say Jeff the Shark.
Jeff the Shark's so good.
Jeff the Shark went ham. He just like bite you and spit you off the side of the map.
Jeff the Shark's good.
He was fun to play.
His bubbles are cool. If you can tell, like, if you can put them in like good places, communicate that with your team.
Yeah, Jeff was great for like dive tanks and flank support. Not support, excuse me, flank DPS, because you could spit the bubbles out and then your team could grab them. They could get their healing at their own leisure. And then you could focus on the group that was still with you.
It's never
You have
your
the healing
fault if
spray
they die.
You're right. It's not your fault if the flankers or the divers die. That's their own fault.
Get better.
That's a bad take. We're not listening to you anymore.
We're done.
We're playing Loki and whatever. I think Loki was just all around not there.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do some tweaking.
All right, Austin. Which strategist would you be most likely to play? Which one would you want to? Which one would you want to get into?
Probably either Jeff the Land Shark or Rocket Raccoon.
Okay, both of those are pretty solid picks. This is why the game needs to create more strategists. The characters are cool, but there's not a lot of them to be like excited about.
Yeah.
Unless it changed dramatically.
Well, let's see. There's gonna be how many days left?
I think there's
Countdown. We got 8 more after today.
3 heroes
announced
that
today.
I don't think have been announced yet.
Yeah, 3 heroes that have not been announced yet that are on the current roster. So
Well-
we still have like another 5 days where we should be getting a new like new characters. And I'm sure one of them, hopefully, if realistically we need like 3 of them to be strategists, but
You know that's not going to happen. There's probably going to be at least 2 more duelists and 1 vanguard, and no strategist. But anyways,
Well,
we're gonna swing over to the characters that haven't been announced yet. So I think there was 3 of them, like we had said.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Venom, Luna Snow haven't been announced yet on the countdown. And then tomorrow's hint was Dancing with the Star.
Let's go.
And then Austin, right out of the gate, literally 2 seconds in, I'm not going to steal his thunder, but he had a really good guess. Austin, what was that guess?
Dazzler.
Dazzler. Which I know it could
Don't
be.
do
It could
Dazzler.
be Luna Snow because Luna Snow is also an artist. But I mean, if you look up Dazzler, dude, it just makes sense. What do you guys think Dazzler would be? And are they going to give Dazzler a Taylor Swift skin?
It's gonna have to be strategist, right? Strategist. It's gotta be.
Austin, what exactly
Oh.
did Dazzler do? What was her abilities?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, I figured you knew just because you guessed.
No, it's because everyone was talking about her before Deadpool Wolverine came out.
I wonder what she actually came.
So
But-
her superpowers. She's a mutant with the ability to convert sound vibrations into light and energy beams. Dude, you could definitely make that into a strategist.
Yeah.
I will say there's one other character, because I just looked up on Google about Marvel actors who are on Dancing with the Stars. It could be America Chavez.
Oh, I don't know how she'd be anything. She just travels through dimensions, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if it's her, but...
Isn't
was
she
on
super
Dancing with the
strong or
Stars.
something like that?
Let's see.
She's invulnerable, or her
Well, she
invulnerability
technically
allows her to
might
be bulletproof, and she's flame retardant. So she could come in and be a vanguard. Which, now that I say that, is there even any? Oh, Penny Parker. I was gonna say, is there even any vanguards that are women? But just Penny Parker. That's actually a good guess.
What was it?
America Chavez.
Yeah, apparently she's also like the next Sorcerer Supreme. So like Doctor Strange.
I'm pretty sure the next Sorcerer Supreme is Doctor Doom, according
Dr.
to their Doctor Doom.
Doom. He might be a strategist.
No, the Sorcerer Supreme in the comic book.
Oh yeah,
So, I mean, Dazzler could come in and be a strategist.
Doom maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first season is kind of based off of Doctor Doom. I could be wrong on that. I think there was a name that was launched, but it's going to be season 0 is the first season. It's going to only be there for
Yeah.
a month.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have any more hints that were on there or that I could find, but what character would you guys like to, like, who we guessing? Who do we think is actually going to get dropped?
We can say like who we're guessing and who we'd like to see, and then like for the future too, like like what I wish I could put in the game,
Yeah.
or like.
I mean, I think there was a data mined leak of Ghost Rider. I'm pretty sure that he will be one of the characters.
Yeah.
Unless they just put him in there just for people to find.
I won't guess both
That'd
of
be
them.
sick.
But probably Wolverine or Deadpool. They're popping right now. The movie's doing really, really well.
Yeah.
I'd also like to see where they put Wolverine. I would assume DPS, and I'd like to see more melee oriented.
Dude, I think
Vanguard.
he'd be better as a Vanguard.
Yeah, he'd be a good Vanguard. I'd be
And
fine.
I
with
guess he
Vanguard.
could be, because I guess he does take damage well.
And then he can run at people on all four and clap their cheeks.
Or get clapped.
I think I seen him do that one time. One that I would like to see or guess is Cloak and Dagger.
Ooh.
Because I remember hearing some stuff during the beta test that they had created something like that. Where they were supposed to be like a Switch hero. But I did read the Cloak and Dagger Lost and Found trade paperback. It was actually pretty good. And I definitely think that they should be some kind of strategist where Cloak could do some kind of protection, because he does that quite often, and then Dagger could do healing.
That'd be so sick.
That'd be sick.
I mean, they don't really like whoop anybody's ass because Cloak just captures people in his cloak, mind fucks them, throws them to the wayside, and then Dagger just basically reforms people. So it'd be a perfect strategist.
Yeah. Interesting playstyle.
And then if they got into the game, I would definitely be more excited to play the strategist role.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, here's one
like to see
that I'd be interested in seeing. Not to steal the thunder, I wrote it down. But Dracula or Blade?
Oh,
Ooh.
Blade would be nice.
Because
That would be
like
a cool one.
I've noticed that they like to release character. Oh, I shouldn't say I noticed this, but like they have characters on here that aren't really like super popular. Like them swinging Dracula in there, that could be a curveball that a lot of people probably wouldn't notice.
Yeah,
But where would you
That's
put
true.
him?
attack, right? Dracula's Dracula. He could be tank. Blade
That's what I was
attack,
thinking. Give him a
Dracula
big ass
tank.
sword, dude, and put him on the front line.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I think Blade would be better duelist.
Maybe adds bleed or something.
But I know they announced that Blade movie, plus they had Blade and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Which also brought excitement to the character Gambit. So Gambit would be sick.
Gambit.
I'd like to see Daredevil. and give him a Punisher team up.
Green Goblin. Green Goblin's gonna
Damn.
be my pick.
Green Goblin would be dope, dude.
Yeah.
Because you could kind of make him like
Oh, see,
Junkrat, where he's throwing the pumpkin bombs.
He flies around. You can put him in the sky.
You could play as
He's got his
Daredevil,
little
but your
cart.
screen's just black.
Man,
What did you say?
You can't see anything. You can play as Daredevil, but you just can't see anything. Your screen's just black.
When you get close to stuff, it's kind of like Fortnite, where it's got the sound audio cues.
Yeah, the sound audio cues all around your screen.
yo, what about Ant-Man?
So we
That'd be
actually
a
came
cool
up
one.
with some cool like concepts. Actually,
I just don't think Ant-Man could transition well to the game.
so maybe like don't think like maybe his small thing could be like a form where he's like just tinier and hard to hit, kind of like the fin, Jeff the Shark's fin.
Oh yeah,
And maybe like Austin was saying, like use the discs, like implement the discs like that, enlarge things or shrink things, like for maybe damage purposes or maybe
like
you throw
walls.
things and
yeah, that wouldn't be
Yeah.
bad. Kind of like May in Overwatch.
Yeah.
Then he gets a big nemesis mode like Ramatra. Get big and start
yeah,
whooping
like, what if
everybody's
he gets
ass.
big? Yeah, what if he can get like big, and then another thing is like maybe he can like tell ants to come beat your ass. Maybe his ultimate's like a giant, like you said one time, a Hanzo like ultimate where it's just a swarm
Ants.
of like ants
Yeah, that'd be
flying
dope.
through. And you can also just have
Think
other
he can
abilities
shrink.
where maybe you can fly around for a bit on a flying ant. You know, like you have a lot of. I think if they wanted to get real creative, I think that's a real late thing they add. If they ever do Ant-Man, which is very unlikely, because it would be really difficult and different. But I could see it being like a character they add way later when they're trying to spice things up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
You think he can shrink his way to victory?
Just shrink through time and correct all the mistakes.
Just fucking win. Just get in the van.
Damn,
I got one more. Doc Ock. I would like to see
Ooh.
Doc Ock on it.
that would be a good one too, man.
Doc Ock would
There's
be
so many.
Well, see, a lot of like the
Tank
scientist
easy,
characters.
Tank easy.
The scientist characters
he
would
could
be
be
great
strategist.
strategists, dude.
Yeah.
Because like that's what I was thinking with Beast from X-Men. He could be a strategist because he's actually the doctor for the X-Men.
Yeah.
You think he'd have a lab coat on?
Yeah, you'd have to, bro. Give him that
Another
skin.
Deadlift man.
What about the action figure of Beast from Marvel Legends with the lab coat? It's like $200.
Like,
Beast is my favorite Marvel character. Please bring him to the game.
jeez.
Hey, Beast. All right,
I
Austin,
feel
what's
like
your
this
pick?
one would be. I mean, you guys already said Ghost Rider was like data mined, so that would be a really cool.
You already
one
know
to see.
Ghost Rider's dead at mine.
This one I feel like would be kind of redundant to like the Punisher or any other shooting one. Bishop though.
Bishop would be nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, what you could do with Bishop to make him different is you make him a Vanguard because he absorbs the damage.
Yeah. I was saying like
He
redundant.
could
It's like
absorb
you
the
have
damage.
the Punisher and all that. He'd basically be Soldier 76, but like tanked.
Because what you could do is kind of have it like a Sigma ability, where he sits there and absorbs the damage, and then he gains health from it or something, or
Yeah.
you can absorb the damage and dish it back. So however much he takes, he can push it back at the end of it.
Yeah. His ult would be like Diva's, where it's just like he explodes in a spot.
Well, they already have Diva's ult with Iron Man.
Oh, does he do like a self-destruct?
No, he fucking shoots a giant
No.
bomb out and it fucking taps you and you die instantly.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a like Bishop. I feel like would just be kind of redundant of like several characters.
I mean, with Bishops, you can kind of do something like with time. Doesn't he kind of go through time?
Yeah.
Cable.
Cable would be a cool one.
Yeah, just so dude, don't talk about my boy Cable like that, fool.
I feel like.
But I mean, with Bishop, I don't know if
Professor
Bishop
X.
if Bishop does this, but with Bishop, he could be a strategist, and he absorbs damage, and the damage he absorbs can be like passed off as healing to his team.
Mm,
They could do something like that. You know what I mean?
that'd be cool.
I think it'd make more sense for him to be a Vanguard, but
Yo, if
dude, Professor X Vanguard.
yeah, if Professor X, doesn't he make his little cart fly with his
Yeah.
brain?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just make his legs work? Couldn't he just make his legs work with his brain?
Well, I was gonna hit Magneto with
Yeah,
visions
with the
from
Holocaust
past.
vision.
Yeah, he can only use it on Magneto. Just like paralyzes you.
Bro, I'd play Charles Xavier. Well, I mean, they do have in the Marvel Multiverse RPG game, Charles Xavier he does make himself float.
Oh, that's dope.
They could make him they make him just like Sigma where he's floating in the air.
Maybe give his wheelchair like health, and then once the health runs out, you have to
He just lays on the ground.
Good. I mean, I don't know. Like, he could do like recon, or like,
yeah,
well, like how
Oh,
you
like
can,
ESP, yeah.
yeah, you know how you can like use Cerebro to find like other mutants, kind of like that. It'd just be like momentarily pings like the enemy team.
Dang, that would be insane.
that actually is kind of nuts. Oh, it could be like a giant like hit scan like
Yeah,
maker.
It'd be like Hanzo's Sonic Arrow.
yeah.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Dang, I think Austin's cooking with Professor X, dude.
Thanks.
They did already state that characters that are too similar won't be getting a character, so such as Hulk and Red Hulk,
Mm.
because it's just the
I
same guy.
imagine the thing would kind of fall under that too.
No, I
Yeah.
think actually the thing is gonna get a character. I think all four of the
Really?
Fantastic Four are gonna get a character. Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Well, the thing might do different stuff because Hulk is based off, like his character in this game is based off his gamma radiation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's not really based off of his super strength.
Need him to introduce MODOK.
Ooh, that'd be kind of a cool one.
Oh, that could actually be cool. We could be strategists.
Kang.
And Kang would be another cool one. It'd be nice for them to add some more super villains too. There's not a lot of
Yeah.
them.
Hello, Venom.
I mean, Loki is kind of a villain, kind of. Magneto.
yeah,
Venom.
you know.
Like you said.
You know what I want him to add? I want him to add a randomized button. Most fighting games had that, and we have to, in Overwatch, you gotta pick mystery heroes. Because sometimes I'll keep playing the same people, and I like having like a random button so it makes the decision for me, and I'm forced to play somebody new.
I mean, Mystery Heroes as a game mode would be dope in this game, especially with the large selection of characters right off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're theory
But you
crafting.
still-
We've thought characters. Let's create. There's 4 of us in here right now because Bricky he dipped out. He had to go. Let's create
Bye, Bricky.
a theory craft that we can make a video on of a team comp that we can run when the game comes out. So we're gonna do the basic 2 vanguards, 2 duelists, 2 support. And we're gonna start this off with someone that's never played before. And Austin, we're gonna start with you.
Sure. So I gotta
So-
list all of them, or just
No.
choose one?
So what we're gonna probably do is, what 2 roles would you be more likely to play?
Probably Vanguard. Just like looking at the list, I know I said I liked Winter Soldier, but I'd probably say Vanguard and Strategist at the moment. But
Okay.
it depends on what characters come out in the next couple days too.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I did see a thing where Black Widow was apparently confirmed, and so was Hive. There's no telling any of that information, but
Yeah.
Black Widow would be interesting though. I mean, just to see what her kit would be like. But okay, Austin. So pick a Vanguard and pick a support, because you've never played, so you don't really know how anybody plays.
Just from what I've heard, honestly, it sounds like Groot and Rocket's a really good combo. But I'd also say Groot or Jeff the Landshark.
Which one? You got to pick one.
I'll go Groot and Rocket.
Groot and Rocket. All right, so that means whenever we play
can
this,
actually get on Groot's back too, Austin.
yeah, Jeff can.
What's up? Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's why I was
Yeah,
like, either
pretty
one
cool.
kind of feels like it's interchangeable.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. Whenever we play this theory craft, you have to play one of those characters.
Okay.
All right, so then there's Vanguard, Duelist, and Support left. I'll let you boys pick which role you would pick first, and then I'll scoop in and fill the last slot.
Let me think here. So we've got Groot or a Rocket so far,
Mm-hmm.
and you're asking me what I would play to comp with that.
Yeah, so are you going to play Vanguard, Strategist, or Duelist?
Okay, so to comp with that, I'd probably play Duelist and play Punisher or Winter Soldier because of the max ammo that I get from
All right, you got to pick one of them.
Rocket. For now, just because I don't know the extent of Winter Soldier's play like style because I haven't gotten to play him, I'll pick Punisher, but that's subject to change if
Gotcha.
Winter Soldier's
Little Dunisher. Well, I mean, we can do more of these, but like creating this, just testing how the team comp works together, creating a video on it, looking at the stats and everything, and then letting people see kind of how the players work together or the characters work together is probably be beneficial. All right, Andrew, which roller do you want to play? Vanguard, Duelist, or Support?
Vanguard.
All right, and then who's the Vanguard that you're playing?
I think we know already.
Put you down for Venom.
I think you do.
Can you know it?
You said Hulk or Penny Parker?
Nah, I do. Penny Parker. It's always Penny Parker.
Now,
It's
if somebody
always
would play Hulk,
Penny
that's a
Parker.
great comp.
Is Penny Parker just really that, like, good of a character in that game?
Like I said, dude, Andrew's the only person I've seen play Penny Parker and do well. I'm sure there's other people out there that did, but just where we were playing, like most people picked Venom, most people picked Groot. Nobody was ever really running Penny Parker.
So Penny's more of like a learning curve.
I mean, her playstyle's not
getting-
aggressive though. She's very like.
The reason it's gonna be kind of a throwback. Mass Effect had
Yeah.
an online, and there was a character that had a remote landmine, and I constantly
Oh.
used it.
So it's
I
like
like it.
familiar for you.
In a way, yeah, in a way.
Oh, okay.
And I murdered people with it because what was it on their horde mode where you fight all different people
Yeah, on the
coming at you?
multiplayer mode.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm comfortable with it. I enjoy it.
That's fair.
I just hope they don't change her.
All right, so
Are we just picking the one character?
yes, sir. So I'm gonna swing in with a duelist here.
Black Panther.
No, I'm gonna do Magic.
The Gathering.
Only reason why I want to play Magic,
The Gathering.
just because of that one skin that dropped, the Eldritch Knight skin. And then as a group, which is the other support that we want on our team? What are you guys thinking?
Dude, from what they have now, there's only 2 answers. Maybe 3.
I mean, I would say
I'll
all
let
the
you guys
all
choose
the support are
because-
good. They're all good options.
Warlock. Okay.
Yeah, Loki.
Loki.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting it down. You guys joking around, but I'm
No.
It's already on. It's already on the paper. They outvoted us, Jordan.
There's no way you wrote that.
I did. That's what it is. So this group is Groot, Penny Parker,
No, Warlock.
the Dunisher, Magic, Rocket, and Loki.
sucks. Might as well call him Heike.
I feel like
Heike
I don't
sucks.
get like a super big vote. You know, I get half vote because
Nah, you're here with the
I never
group,
played
dude.
it.
So that's our group. That's our theory
To be fair,
craft.
Jordan said Warlock before. Jordan said Warlock before Nick Cage said Loki.
True.
Yeah, but as a democracy, I was thinking Mantis. He said Warlock, and you both said Loki. So Loki's the pick that we got. Y'all hate, but
Fair.
someone's got to play it. And I already know a guy that's
Connor.
bad. Probably.
Yeah, I'll take it. Connor.
He'd probably be willing to play it. So we'll run this
He
this
might be a
theory
little
craft
busy
out of the
playing
gate,
Havoc.
and we'll see how well it works.
Yeah.
We'll run it in comp while we're low rank.
Yeah, and we'll climb the
Hopefully they
ranks.
let us join.
Oh
Remember, it
yeah.
wouldn't let you join with 5 people.
I think that was just because they were giving out the codes and they didn't want people to be playing with a bunch of randos because the game wasn't out yet.
True.
Dude, I mean, that's pretty much all I have. Do you guys have anything? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, that should be it.
I think the only things that they can improve on is strategist amount, like a number of strategists.
I would agree with that.
Maps, which they've already announced 2 maps, and they're talking about Clintar, the Venom symbiote planet.
Yeah, they're talking about dropping
So
8
they're
maps at
working-
launch.
Oh wow! So maps will be covered, and then maybe improve on the worst character of each class, which we thought was Hulk, Black Panther, Loki.
Yeah. And even though we thought it, maybe the world didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe we just suck.
Well, they're wrong.
You're right. Yeah.
No, we suck.
You're right.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, tomorrow's a week away, so maybe we'll get a cool, or I guess we got 2 days until a week. Tomorrow would be the 8th.
Black
maybe,
Friday,
or-
and then it's a week away.
So, Black Friday and then a week away, so maybe we'll get a pretty cool announcement Friday for the last 7 days.
Yeah. No, I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then if you guys are interested in more Marvel Rivals news, go check out their Discord. Follow them on Twitter, Instagram, or X, excuse me. And they're releasing daily news on there. Go check out their dev diaries. And then follow us because we're cool. And you know we're gonna post some dumbass videos.
Oh yeah.
But that's all I got. So we'll go ahead and sign. We're all gonna sign off. You heard me. This has been Bartholomew Wrigley talking about Marvel Rivals, spitting shit out of my ass. How.
Hi. No, it's been JT just here chilling, vibing, talking about Marvel Rivals as well. A good time.
This is awesome. I'm looking forward to playing the game.
This is Drew. All right, I had to put Andrew in there because he kind of cut out.
It's really not him.
All right, peace out, everybody. Thanks for joining us.